Hello, YouTube and Twitch gang. Today, we're back. More sick Danganrompa action. Probably a lot of reading, but a lot of puzzle solving as well.
What's that? Just hello, YouTube and Twitch gang.
What?
Who do you think you are?
What do you mean?
What is up, YouTube and Twitch gang?
I don't always do
Gang.
that.
It just sounded so wrong when you said
Hey guys.
hello.
That's my bed. I
Yeah.
guess I shouldn't leave.
What, you can actually see your bed? It's not insane difficulty?
Eh? What am I supposed to do? Maybe I gotta go to the bathroom. It's going. He really is going. It's almost like there was never anything here to begin with. Every last sign of Saika's existence has disappeared without trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces, thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. I didn't even have time to mourn Saika and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me.
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. So sorry. So what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it'd be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
That's messed up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
Must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Saika's room? But staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
So everyone, just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is it honestly supposed to make us feel better? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that's happened once, it's a question of when and not if the next one takes place. Yeah, because Saika made the first move.
Well,
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. Cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then.
What are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No,
What?
Know what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But
so.
If we hadn't voted for him, then we would all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
He's right. If you keep that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Hiro, listen. You're not to blame, not you, not Leon, and not Saika. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it as a mastermind. Bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, soon the
Nighttime.
doors to the dining hall. Oh, it was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be
Bear.
well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that about just now? He was saying it's our fault what happened. That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of crap, who does he think he is? Until the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Chapter 2. Boy's Life of Despair. I woke up the next day to Monikuma's normal morning announcement, and he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen in fear when Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. With that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Doesn't this feel great being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're not the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Wow, I said it pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for?
So?
So why'd you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise.
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like a kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. Doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time in my hands? Okay, then. I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world.
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want, enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us more confused than when he showed up. But a new world.
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
We don't know until we look.
Hey.
Whatever he meant, it seems like we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a stable food source. Now, let's get moving. Seeing his warriors as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. So this is what the gym looks like. Okay, he took everything. Even just to think about mocking them. Okay. Ah, so this place is like stuff. Interesting.
What the heck?
Himiko, do you see what's going on inside the display case? Bad, this is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awful, a bad, awful, terrible trap.
Serious?
That stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message? Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of a total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Let me out. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Okay. See you later. Okay. Well. I assume by new things opening up. Not that area. What was this area? It's the dining hall. Friend school first. New world, okay. Shop was already open. That was already open. That's the trial room. Both classrooms are open. I know the pool thing was like a despair hotel. I should look around school first. Oh, what? Oh. Second floor, I guess. Didn't they say you could like sprint? Ah, there we go. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. This is what Monica by a new world. If so, what's up there? About to find out. The second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's got to be something here. Well, there's bathrooms. See if there's any interesting things in here. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. Guess I have to remember that. There's cleaning supplies in there. Single classroom. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Second floor 2. The windows here are some kind of... Okay, yeah. Monokuma coin. Let's roll. A clock. I can actually see the clock. It is swims, but I can't stop looking at the clock every time it's wrong. Okay. It's actually a good point. How would you even know if that's the real time? Even though time's kind of... Yeah. I just want to skip to see if any of these have any coins.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a close look around. I feel like if I realized the second floor was open, I probably would have immediately told people that, so they'd start investigating the second floor. You know? They'd be like, oh, the second floor is open? Okay, well now let's all investigate the second floor. You know? Isn't this a library of sorts? Or maybe the study, perhaps? There's a lot of people in here. I'm gonna go to the side room first. What's behind this door? It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. Can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true, I don't really have any reason to check it out. What do you mean? Information? Okay. Pick the monitor. Is that a computer? Laptop. Laptop looks pretty old and it's still covered in dust.
So,
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I'm so hoping I can use to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can do about it. The letter. Shelf is covered in dust, but on this shelf is a letter. What's this? Host Week Academy.
indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal of dust, the envelope, and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Host Week Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history of an institution, or as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Host Week Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Host Week Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for the help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? Contents letters are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Host Week has stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it seems to have happened recently. Or didn't seem to right. If I had to guess, I'd say that letter could be at least a year old. Here's a Host Week closed down at least a year ago. Most likely the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. That would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus the school had shut down. Don't you think it would have been in the newspaper and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? Maybe I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school, and I never saw anything about this.
So, in other words,
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason that there are no other students here is because the school had already closed down. That'd be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make. The serious issues beyond our control have been made necessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forced the closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issue? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now, if
Two events are in fact connected. Uncovering the connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they want to imprison us all here, would that be enough to get us out of here? Or... okay. A desk. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Looks like the library has been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. Book. Shelves packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. Looks like the library's been... okay. Yeah. That's yeah, okay. We get it, they don't take care of the school. Guessing more books, yeah. Anything in this last little book area? Okay, no. It's weird to have so many things of like useless information. What do you guys say? I'm absolutely shocked. How come?
Damnation!
They have all these books and not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah, why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just lewd drawing or by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. Oh, I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
No, nothing!
Now, hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains a meaty pulp of my genius.
Yo!
My creations are what determines my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? These two really worry me. Yeah. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking.
No, nothing!
Where's my comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books, young adults, that stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukuwa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to the garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much. I think you're secretly into boy on boy action. Boy on boy, I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth, throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. You almost think one of them might kill each other. Or they both kill each other. I don't know. The library is most interesting. Someone's interesting about
Stop
it.
talking.
Just stop talking. Rude. Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud.
Whew.
It's remarkably dusty in here and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. Can I leave here yet? No. Okay. I can't go to the archives area yet. I already checked this place out? I don't think so. Very small classroom. Reality isn't everything. Talk to the walls. Give me some Monokuma coins. You know, turning off the VSync does seem to have helped. Like,
Nice.
in every situation. Yeah, very nice. To be fair, when VSync was an option, I'm like, you know, it's already turned on, so it's probably, you know, supposed to be on, you know, because usually VSync's an option you can turn on. Something else keep it on. And then when issues were arising, I'm like, I wonder if that's the cause. And then when you said VSync, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's probably it. But then you wonder why it's a setting that they have on. I wonder what VSync even is.
Pretty sure it limits frame rate.
Seems like a weird thing to be VSync.
I agree.
Ooh, a pool. Whoever's probably happy about this thing. I'd be excited about a pool.
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool. A pool. Pool, pool, pool. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. He seems way more excited than usual. Yeah, this would be a nice place to be if it wasn't like a death game, you know? Working out, having a nice pool, food you didn't have to pay for, you know? Hanging out. Look, you didn't like hate the people. Looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Nice. I'm rolling in the Monaco McCoy Jared. This is one of the monitors Monaco. Okay, yeah, I don't enjoy that. How about the giant Gatling gun? Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? A surveillance camera. Even here we're being watched. Okay. There's a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. It's some kind of card reader. I wonder what it's for. Gonna click this one too. Chat with them first. The second floor is opened up and the living area has grown. A number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable.
Do you understand?
Things continued like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. After building.
Okay.
The locker room's connected to the pool. It's super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. And I'm getting excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? That's not what I meant to click. Have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be in that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms we have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not brave enough to step foot in the locker room. How, you don't even want to go into the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Find the store, the locker room. This is the girls' locker room.
This is fine.
A true gentleman, respect her space, yes. I expected more dialogue out of that. Find the store, the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms, really?
Of course.
Really, really.
Hmm.
If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only the boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all dooka 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 dooka.
Just a second.
I bet it really hurt if you got shot by that thing. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. What happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? What? That never even occurred to me, to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, so then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of the moment, loaning your e-book to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so no one can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might be doing the handbook. But no, that seems awfully, or you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
Because all you teenagers are crazed maniacs. You're at that age, you'd try. Okay. To keep everything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I could ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms by force or by cunning. Do whatever you want.
Just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya.
Ah,
Man, that stupid air totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself
you
up.
got it.
Plus, Chihiro, you want to come join me?
As for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I'd better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Listen to me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new things?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
okay.
And a pool. A freaking pool and locker rooms with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like ha ha ha.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, what about a way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse you could use to get us out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You people.
What?
Who gives a crap if we have a pool now or a warehouse or whatever the heck?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of crap school. We need to find a way out. Doing heavy bun, yes. Heavy bowgun gameplay now. Interesting. I'd love to watch, but I can't really watch while streaming. And now there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaption is key, yes. For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of.
Whatever you say. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let anyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
Are we done for a day?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the master's plan to give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope? Bing bong. It's probably more boring than Greatsword gameplay. Probably. Greatsword gameplay is boring though. Big pit, hit them, stun them. Who's gonna text?
This is a school announcement. As such, soon the
Okay.
doors to the. Okay then. Sweet.
Yes, we get a Monokuma. Nighttime. We all promise not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good. My grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. I can get to a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Bing bong.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet. Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
New rules been added to the regulations menu. Must have been referred to yesterday, loaning your ebook. Okay. Right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Yeah, quick. Gotta get grub. Let me check out the warehouse though first. So it was the bath and the warehouse. Guessing this is probably the warehouse. Can I even check it out right now? Can't really get in here. But the others must be waiting for me in the dining hall. Okay, I'll check them out after. During free time. This is not the right way. I just remembered. Right as the message was about to pop up.
Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo.
Nope, still one named Byoka and Taka. Whatever. Byakuya. No surprise. The strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he is trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem, which is I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the heck is that a problem? Ifmi, would you give me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of an owner of a coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out quickly, please.
Oh.
Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later... Thank you for waiting. Hifumi reappeared with a tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could make some tea for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to
I
think about this in a
empathetically
common
decline.
sense
You're
kind
not
of
my
way.
type at all. So about the law of causality? It's not just, I don't know, casual. Anyway, basic instinct, act and react. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh.
Wait. She moved her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. Crash.
What?
What are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we were at a coffee shop, just any normal, everyday cafe. I sit down, I order some tea, and they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now, further imagine that I replied, ah, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In that case, along with my tea, they bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup, your condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu and see if it offers a proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with a wide-eyed bewilderment. And through all the trouble to make you that tea and you wanted me to go even further? Yes, I realize it could be a bit of a hassle. Even at cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. Takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch.
That doesn't matter. Oh my god. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
My ears. Your little piggy will bring it right out. I do love... What? These words. Coercion? You were like a totally different person just now. Yeah, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. Dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals come storming in. But, bad news everyone, there is a mystery afoot. And what happened? It would seem Byakuya refused to leave his room. I stood there pressing the doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that. He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what he might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me.
I'm just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone.
Um,
Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Well,
Very well, then the rest of us should go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. Anyway, let's have to do our best to find Byakuya. So, where might Byakuya going? Maybe he went to go check out the second floor of the school again. Let's start. You going to help look for Byakuya? I have not had my tea yet. Huh?
as for me,
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no words to do anything. If you're in a hurry, feel free to motivate he for me to move faster. Okay. But aren't you kind of selfish? I'm gonna get Byakuya to move faster. Assume this is the door. Move faster, homie. Mr. Nagi, what's going on? Well, nobody's seen Byakuya this morning, so we've all decided to go look for him.
What?
But that's not good at all.
However,
Remember, this little piggy needs to. I have a holy edict? I don't know. To deliver a proper milk tea to my master. To bless this undeserving swine with such an honor, I will serve you with all my heart and soul. Oh, okay. Good luck with that. He created some creepy alternative reality for himself. I'm out of here. And I assume when they say he might be on the second floor, I assume that means he's on the second floor. Go check the second floor. You can't check anywhere else. Go to the second floor. That's what I'm gonna assume.
I can't exactly say you're
Name's
wrong.
blocked. I wonder if this will open up at some point. It's just a different way to the second floor that I can't access now. Do. Are they at the bathroom?
Hey,
You thought to come here too, huh?
so
If you think about what Gyakya was so interested in yesterday, you can probably guess that he is where he is right now. What was it that Gyakya was interested in? The archive, I'm guessing? When I opened the door of the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Gyakya? Of all the things I imagined, this definitely wasn't one of them.
What are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh,
This is
sorry.
rude.
Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Gyakya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent in the shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another. Gyakya, so this is where you've been hiding. What the heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. But you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point.
Well,
Were you reading? A mystery novel.
well.
Wait, so you're gonna use what you've learned in there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course, I'd come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours would be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're gonna do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself, enjoying this deranged killing game.
Damn you!
What the heck do you mean game? That's messed up. But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. He was right. It's a zero-sum game. Huh?
Are you okay with this?
It is a part of a game theory or mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it's a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources. You mean like a kind of elimination match.
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. It also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here in this
is
game.
that okay?
Our limited resources that only one of us can succeed or successfully become the Blackened.
So, in other words,
The game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape or disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
what?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. Smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you don't acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. You do not speak like the others, exactly what I would expect from a Togami heir apparent, or apparent, or whatever. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply isn't possible.
You son of a bitch!
Who the heck do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it.
What?
Believe what? That you, uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of shit!
I'm gonna kill you.
Don't make me repeat.
Like I said, I won't die. You keep saying that, but don't go bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny. After all, the boy race has succeeded from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny, and he lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, where's the fun for me?
No,
That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
it's because
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friends is
it's horrific.
friends? Who decided that?
Huh?
We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies.
But
You know.
What?
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
I'm sorry.
Stop fucking around.
Hey, you get off on bullying people that can't fight back? You want to try that on me? So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit.
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch.
That's it. You're dead.
just a second.
Hold on. Just calm down.
Piece of shit.
I am calm. How's this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of
Not
time.
possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not be part of the last supper just yet.
Shit.
Quit talking like you're in a movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that ultimately you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. That second glance, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
But
Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
don't fuck with me.
Well, heck him it then.
Maybe.
But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Do you remember your Totus in Rise? Not probably, but I don't know exactly. If you sent a picture, I'd recognize it. What'd you say?
Sounds like the fish.
Yeah, I think it was the fish. Like the weird mudfish thing. I'm talking about something else. Hey, come on, you too, Toka? Or Toko?
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would even care if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me going. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us think that.
I'm telling you.
You just think you don't think that. I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, Toko, wait. Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there is nothing you can say to bring her back. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Free time? Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. Yes, I can't take one day off. Okay, free time. Well, I think I'm going to chat with the people I assume that are going to die next. And I'm going to check out the other rooms.
This feels wrong.
What?
It's like you're choosing who dies.
That's what it may look like, but given the information from what I remember from the anime, I think I know the next two dead bodies. So, talking to them first makes logically the most sense. You know? Is that a massage chair? There's a massage chair. Maybe I'll use it once I'm really tired. Aren't I really tired right now? Tired already? I can't afford to waste time, but free time? I think just slippers everywhere. Lockers. One of them's unlocked, but I don't see anything inside. This to go to the sauna area? Ooh. Anyone want to join me for a nice hot bath? This bathtub is huge. Okay. Nothing but some coals. What's this? Is it a heat source for the sauna? This place seems like pretty good living conditions except for the whole death game thing. You know? You'd be able to have like a great diet, great exercise. What's it? You'd just be like super healthy. You know? I feel like even if you weren't really trying, you'd wind up just being healthy, you know? You'd like learn how to cook, you know? You're great. You have so much time. This seems like a lot of stuff I can investigate. Advanced camera. Okay. The fridge psych I mentioned. It's tough diet with food and drinks. This is all the total food that we have. There's all different kinds of food stocked up here. Basic ingredients and snacks and candy. It's everything you could ever want or need. Everything's totally disorganized. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. This is one of those monitors Monaco appears on. Okay, Spookcrest. If I break a Monaco, it might end up... Does it really say, though, that that would be an issue? You know? There's all kinds of stuff piled up. I never said breaking stuff was against the rules. I don't think. Okay. The issue is I don't know where any of these people are. Because I assume they're not in their rooms. Rather, the room budget must be locked. I think I'm looking for you. Okay. It is gonna be annoying trying to locate people though. Seems I'm gonna have to just go to like every place and hope that I find them. That's fine. No. They're still there. This is where you want to go. Where is Peachy Rock? Or I guess Mondo. Either one would work for me. Okay, there's a dining hall. This is not the dining hall. This is a vault door. Oh, that's like the exits at school. I gotcha. Everyone's probably on the second floor though. Probably doing the pool or like the gym or not like the gym, but like yeah. Okay. Didn't it say you could fast travel?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Go into your menu and then click on that.
Menu. Oh. This doesn't seem like a great map. Unless that is more. No. Doesn't seem that convenient. It seems like it would be slower to move to the menus. Not you. I can't count over to your kindly leave. Why does he get to just force me not to be able to go somewhere? Why does he get authority, right? What if I decide I want to kill him? Whoa. Was that who I just need to talk to? Or more so one to talk to? Yes.
Oh.
Oh god, I didn't realize you were there. Should I try and cheer them up? Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I could do this little change of scenery. You mind keeping me company for a while? Not at all. Been a nice relaxing time with Chihiro. Chihiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Chihiro a present? Do I have anything I can give them? I have a school crest and that's it. So no, I really don't have a present. You don't want to give them something? Yeah, I'm sure. Maybe I'll buy some presents. Still plenty of time left. There's still plenty of time left. What, do you kick me out of my... Or put me into my room. Maybe because people like shift areas or something like that. Who knows? Probably spend more time with the same person, actually. I assume the coins I can only use at the shop, so. This is what this place looks like. Okay. Give it a shot. How many coins? I can put it like all of them. Seems useless. That seems like a low chance. If I get a repeat, that's a scam. I don't know what I'm looking at. How many items there are? Yeah, weird foot thing. How do I get a duplicate? Wait, why'd I say lucky? Oh, just give me a free spin. Scissors. I was hoping I could just use my scroll wheel. Much better. Some seeds. Lucky, free spin. I don't even know what that is. A basket. I feel like I just want to do the one coin at a time regardless and just hope I get lucky, right? Seems like the thing to do. What the frick? So as a present, do I actually like lose the item? Yeah. So a duplicate doesn't really help me at all?
Well, kind of.
Like, do I get multiple?
Yeah.
Oh. So it is useful. Okay, let's go to the second floor. See, I feel like there's no reason to spend more than one coin though, because even getting duplicates wouldn't be that bad. Can I speak to the same person again? We can actually go into the gym. Something drew my attention. This is an interesting poster. Obviously someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this here? Not even, what? It's motivation. It's what everyone's trying to strive to be. Starving for information, okay. Great to have motivation in the gym. Is this to the pool? Kind of a sick pool. The stands. Oh, never mind the ladder. Wait, what? Why are they just like pushing me places? This is weird. Lockers. Okay. I go to this spot and just like. Okay. only place I can go? No. Okay. Okay. So I can't find anyone. That's fine. Actually not very fine. People just be chilling in like random classrooms? Probably. Not. I want to speak to Mondo or the Chichiro person again. But they're nowhere to be seen. Bro. I wish I could just fast travel to people. I know they're not in the store, they wouldn't be there. There's already so many places I have to check. I'm guessing the map doesn't give any information. I didn't see this before. This is a desk I woke up when I first got here. Oh, pamphlet. Okay, so I have been here. So I'm assuming it's not in these rooms. I might look up like where people can be, unless there's like they're actually always specifically in an area. I haven't not encountered anyone yet. Kind of weird. Maybe they're all just chilling. No. Maybe they're all getting a delicious snack. Anyway, in World, Giara's a low rank in the second area. Yeah, I knew that because I fought it before. In World. When I played. I got up to like a weird butterfly boss thing. No idea what it's called. Not that Hunter rank 4th area crap and rise. It's still super easy. Honestly, I don't think the Monster Hunter things really scale very well. I get they're supposed to be like more complicated, but I don't really think they get more complicated. Yeah, I think that is what it was. The first ice monster. Yeah, I think so. Bro, I'm so lost. Using his gun, best Pierce, Hunter bowgun in the game. Or not Hunter bowgun, heavy bowgun. Interesting. The only place I literally have not checked, and I'm missing like 8 people. Not true. Is a gym. So I'm assuming everyone just has to be chilling in the gym. Otherwise, I am lost and I am gonna have to talk to a random person. I feel like I already went to the gym though. I think that was the first place I checked. Maybe not. Two people I want to talk to and I can find no one. Okay, so they don't exist. I guess we're speaking to someone random. Yeah, it's gonna be really annoying just exploring the entire area trying to find people to talk to. You know? I don't know if you're having the same issue.
It's just the map.
Well, the map isn't... Does it tell you where people are?
When you hover over it.
I don't think it says people's names unless no one's in any of these things. possible.
I'm sure exactly how yours work, but I have to go like left and right to go to different rooms. And when I hover over people, it says who they are.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess literally the only two places, unless like, yeah, but I would imagine it would show everywhere, right? Well, if they're not on the first floor and they're not on the second floor, they must all be at the end somewhere. Unless, like I said, they literally don't exist, like they're just in their rooms or something. Oh, okay. Literally, both the people I want to talk to are in the laundry room. I'm gonna get their ability.
Huh?
Are you concerned about me?
I'm
Sorry to make you worry. Should I try and cheer him up? Yeah, let's roll.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry
Thank
for worrying
you.
you, but I'm happy you're here. Thank you. Took some time to stay with Chihiro. And a real little closer day. Would you like to give Chihiro a present? Yes, definitely. I got some options now. Sunflower seeds? They seem like the kind of person to like some sunflower seeds. An Astro Boy doll. Maybe. If I knew all the people that were options. A moon rock. Project Zombies. Or Project Zombies? Is that a game?
You press a button to view more info on it.
Game designed for... Okay, well. Yeah, let's give them the game.
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. Really, thank you so much. The impression that you liked it, that's good. So no skills? Unlucky. I'm gonna have to work for this. Bing bong. It's nighttime, kiddos.
As such, soon. Okay then.
Sweet dreams. Another day gone, but even though today is over, the game definitely isn't. How long is this gonna keep going? Ugh. All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. Monokuma Theater. Whether I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare, or whatever. I can't help it, I just gaze intensely. The other day I rode my bike to the train station. I was in the bathroom just looking at myself in the mirror. Oh, are these things supposed to make any sense? They're just like... Okay. Bing bong. There's been a murder. I don't think there's been a
Good
murder.
morning. Get ready.
Because I'm pretty sure... Well, I guess I better head to dining hall. This should be the time when Monokuma, like, gives everyone the letters. And is like, okay. Your secrets will be revealed unless you kill someone. You know?
No frick. He's about to explain that right now. He's like, ooh, motivation.
Yeah. I remember, like, the first 4 episodes of the anime with great, like, memory. Everything else, though, blur. But... Is this everyone? It feels a little small. Byakuya and Toko had stormed off yesterday, and it wasn't too surprising that they haven't come today. Even the tables look bigger somehow. I assume that's because 3 people are dead and 2 are abstaining. I was about to say 3 people are dead, but yeah, that does add up. God, Junko died. Yeah, with 5 people missing, I guess it would seem kind of empty. Still, I know Byakuya's whatever, but shouldn't we still go check on Toko?
Serious.
I vote no, she's super annoying. How could you be so cold? You were like a piece of rock candy.
Hear me?
What? No, rock candy isn't cold, it's sweet. Anyway, Byakuya's the real problem. If we don't keep an eye on him, he might really kill someone. You can see it in his eyes. Got no choice. Let's get some rope. We're gonna have to keep him bound and gagged. I think that's going a little overboard.
Count on it.
He's right in this situation. There's nothing scarier than when an ally turns loose cannon. It's just like when we were kids and someone would go crazy on sports day or whatever. Or crazy on sports day. What the heck are you talking about? They're gonna use that rope to do tug of war or something, idiot?
It can't be.
I'm not an idiot. You're an idiot.
Damn
Who are you calling stupid? Tom, what's wrong with you, hero? You don't look so great.
Aw.
No, I'm just going through a little self-loathing. Huh? Self-loathing? Well, after that, Byakuya said to me yesterday, I just got so nervous I locked up I couldn't say anything. Mondo ended up having to help me out, and even he said I was someone who can't fight back.
Aw.
I hate how weak I am.
Ah.
I see, so Mondo made you depressed.
What?
What? How is it my fault?
Hey, come on.
I wasn't trying to be mean. Besides, girls are just naturally weak anyway, right? Aren't you crying? Because you were screaming like a lunatic.
Hey, come on.
Don't cry. It's my fault, okay? I won't yell at you anymore. Really? Not sure I can believe that.
Huh?
Just shut up.
What?
I got it. I'll make you a promise as a man. Promise as a man?
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe I mentioned this before, but ever since I was a kid, there was one thing my brother told me over and over again. He said that no matter what, a real man always keeps his promises, and that's what he left me. Left you? Oh yeah, my brother's dead. Oh, I see.
That's true.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Don't want to make all you guys cry.
Yo.
Anyway, so you can trust me when I make that promise, so you don't gotta cry anymore. Okay,
Thank you.
sure.
But
But still, I don't like how I am right now. I have to get stronger. I'm so weak, anything can make me cry. That's not good. Still, don't stress about too much about having to get stronger. No, I want to get stronger. Maybe I should start working out. In that case, I'd be happy to help you out anytime. But when Miss Fujisaki would get smashed into a million pieces.
Just a second.
Shut up, you.
You know?
Oh, finally cracked a smile, huh?
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you. Looks at Chihiro's gotten some life back. Yeah, man, if we keep helping each other out like this, we're bound to get out of this crappy place sooner or later. I mean, someday, I'm sure. Still, our biggest concern right now is the other two who never showed up to breakfast. What can I do to try to understand those two better? Could talk to them. Okay, so what should I do today? You know, I think I'm gonna speak to Chihiro again. I want to get some cool high school level like programmer, hacker, whatever they are. You know? Mondo's gonna be next on the list for skills though, because I'll have a really like smart thing, you know, like a programming thing. It's like, cheat, right? But then I'll have something like really like power, like if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter because you'll just say, frick you, you know? Complete speculation, but it'd be cool if they were like that. Be like, change subject, you know?
That works in a trial.
It's like it was you. How's the weather, you know?
Exactly.
Okay, well, Chihiro's here. Is Mondo here? Of course not. I took the library for Mondo, imagine. Okay. So he should be in the hallway.
You gotta call him out like that.
Well, he just seems like, I mean, I'm not the kind of guy to go to the library. That's like if someone was looking for me, I wouldn't think they'd check the library, you know? I think they'd check the smart store. I don't know. Well, that'd be.
Hello there.
I run
I
it.
think
I
they
run the
probably
smart
checked your
store.
room.
I own it. Hello there, Makoto. How nice it is to see you. Should I hang out with Chihiro for a bit? Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, I really like talking to you. Me as well. Spend some time talking with Chihiro. Chihiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Chihiro a present? No.
Mm,
No. What's wrong, Chihiro? It hurts. Huh? Did you get hurt, Chihiro?
you know?
Oh, well, not really. I got bit by a mosquito last night. A mosquito? I figured something serious had happened since you were saying how it hurt.
Huh?
Oh, did I give you the wrong impression? Sorry. You don't have to apologize. It was my own fault. But you said it hurts. Did it really bite you that hard? Yeah, see? Look. Felt at her arm. A huge red bump stood out clearly against her pale skin. Holy cow.
What should I do?
It's way past itchy now. It really hurts. That's why it's so big. Did it bite you while you were sleeping or something?
You're wrong.
Oh, no. I was awake. But you didn't notice? No, I noticed, but what?
You know?
Well, I felt it bit me and looked down at it. I didn't do anything. I just sat there and watched it suck my blood. You just watched? Why didn't you smack it?
Huh?
'Cause that would have killed it, right? Well, yeah, but
You know?
I must have been really hungry to suck that much blood. If it wasn't hungry, it must have been really sad not to let it have anything. Yeah, okay, but it was just a mosquito. Mosquitoes are living things too, though. It might have its own mosquito family. Sorry, no, that's dumb. No, really, don't have to apologize. But don't go scratching, okay? You'll just make things worse. But if it gets so itchy, I can't take it. Well, in that case, just take the tip of your fingernail and push into the bump. That'll help.
Huh?
Wow, I had no idea. You're so smart, Makoto. As she said that, she smiled like a tiny, cute little animal. I wonder if she does that on purpose. If so, that's a whole nother level of scary. But anyway, don't you think it's kind of strange? What is?
You know?
Well, school's completely sealed off, right? So how did mosquito get in? Maybe there's somewhere here in the school where bugs can live and grow, some kind of nature spot. A nature place in the school? Well, I can't say for sure that there's none. Or maybe there's a secret passage somewhere that leads out to school. A secret passage. Well, even if there's none, I'm sure we'll get out of here somehow. As long as we all work together, I'm sure we'll be out of here in no time. You're right, working together is super important.
But
Of course, I don't know how I can be useful. I'll probably just weigh you all down. That's not true. I'll make you feel way better knowing you're here to help.
huh?
It does? Really? Yep. So let's all do our best,
Thank
okay?
you.
Okay. Thank you, Makoto. Yes, your maximum number of skill points has increased. I don't get a skill? What the frick? Anyway, once we're all done, I headed back to the room for a little while. Mondo's up next. Maybe I'll actually get a skill out of him. There's still time left tonight. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I forget that there's murder happening. You know? I feel like I'm just chatting it up with a bunch of fake friends.
It's like usual.
Yeah, exactly. Now, where's Mondo at? Laundry. Oh wait, I forgot. I could literally just click fast travel. Convenient. I'm here for you, Mondo.
What?
Oh, you want something? Should I hang out with Mondo? Yeah.
Hey,
How to get that cool hair? That's what I want to know. You want to chill with me, huh? Gotcha.
piece of shit!
Want to throw down? Let's dance, bird. I had a very exciting time with Mondo. Mondo and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to get Mondo a present? No.
Yo,
Hey, Makoto, what's your ride, huh? My ride?
Ride?
Yeah, man, your hog, your
What?
chopper, your motorcycle. Oh, well, I don't ride anything. What? You're not a little kid anymore, right? And you still don't have a hog?
Jesus Christ.
You're such a dweeb. Sorry?
Yo.
Alright, man, I'm gonna educate ya. Real man rides Kawasaki, right? That's what I ride.
Hell yeah.
You ought to see it, man. The V-twins got that monster power. It's like you're dancing. Of course, it ain't just for anyone. You gotta have the skill to handle it. You must really love your motorcycle.
Stop fucking around.
Heck yeah, I do. I'm a biker, ain't I? You're crazy as heck. Yeah, you're the leader of the biggest biker gang in Japan, right?
Hell yeah.
Dang straight. The invincible crazy diamond gang. You wanna come on a ride with us? The monster sound coming out. Okay. The monster sound coming out of that straight pipe. Hot dang. Straight pipe.
What?
Come on, you gotta know what a straight
What?
pipe is, right? It's like when something's missing, right? That's why it makes a monster sound. When it's piping hot, when it's got no muffler, like a pipe for smoking. Let's see, right? I'm guessing not a pipe for smoking, right? When it's piping hot, no, I'm guessing, I would imagine the muffler, but I feel like, yeah, okay, yeah, because the muffler would
talking
muffle the
about-
sound. Yeah, it would muffle the sound. But for some reason, I was thinking, like, the muffler, instead of actually muffling sound, I was thinking of it, like, as a, yeah. Anyway, doesn't have muffler,
Hell
right?
yeah.
So you did know, good. Then that's that. Next time we ride, you gotta ride with
That's
us.
true.
Man, you make me think back to when I first started
Yo.
riding. My big bro used to ride too, you know, his name's Daya. Daya and Mondo. Together we were the Diamond Brothers. Everyone up and down the country knew us.
What?
Of course, I was always the cool one. The Diamond Brothers, that sounds kind of incredible.
By the way,
The first time I went out, I ended up on the back of the pack. Eventually, the cops got on us and they surrounded me. I was in some real tough stuff,
hey,
man.
damn it.
So I pulled over, but when they came up to me, well, let's just say it was a massacre. A massacre, man. Mondo, you must be really strong.
Stop fucking
Of course, I
around.
can't wave the banner of our gang without that kind of strength. In a fight, they'll go for the leader first. Kill the leader of the pack, you know, that's why the other gangs come after me. So if you want to be the leader of a pack, you gotta be a tough person.
Yo,
You'll see what I mean when we go on our first ride. Get ready for it. Actually, maybe it's better if I don't get involved with that kind of thing. And like I said, I don't have a motorcycle. I don't even know how to drive one.
Hell yeah.
Then you can ride with me. Riding with Mondo, but other gangs target him first, right? No, no way.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I said get ready for it. Dang, I'm really pumped. I can't wait to get out of here now. Mondo left apparently in a pretty good mood. Crap, this is really bad. If I get out of here, I might still be in real trouble. Accurate. Maximum skill points. Dragging my anxiety behind me, I went back to my room. It's nighttime. I guess I'm feeling a bit hungry. I better get something to eat before it's nighttime. I head to the dining hall, I guess. I think if someone's like, I'm gonna go get something, I'm hungry, I'd imagine they go to the place where there's food. You know? I just wanted to get something to eat. And now I'm about to get roped into something like this. Actually, no, I guess I'm already roped in.
Listen to me.
Hey, Makoto, perfect timing. Huh? What's going on?
Hey, damn it.
I have a favor to ask. A favor? I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, damn it.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta be our witness. Witness to what? This guy's been talking crap about me since day one, calling me a coward and stuff like that.
You're corrupt.
You are a coward. That's why you turn to violence to solve your problems.
Yo!
That's why you can't do what society asks of you while you walk around dressed like that.
Huh?
The heck you say? You don't know anything.
You hear me?
You've already lost to yourself. You're such a coward, you don't even realize it.
Damn
What?
you.
You're saying you're not a coward? You think you're tougher than me?
Count on it.
I know I am.
You wanna fight?
Okay, let's throw down. Proof you got what I don't got.
You hear me?
I accept your challenge.
What?
So that's what's happening, Makoto. You gotta be our witness. We're gonna throw down, you're gonna like start punching each other, are you?
Hey,
There's a bath that's on the first floor of the dorm, right? With a sauna inside.
I see.
I see. A simple endurance contest, is it? We're going to see who can stay in the sauna the longest, am I right?
Piece of shit.
Gosh darn straight. Who's your money on, Jet? I am tempted to do a poll, but no one's here. Well, actually, 3 people are here.
Lucky.
I think, what's it? Mondo's probably, like, in a sense, more built for it, right? 200, but the other guy, I feel like, will literally wait until he's, like, basically dead, you know? Like, he's not the kind of guy to just give up, you know? Not that this guy is, but I feel like he'd be like, whatever, I don't care enough about this, you know? Are you guys really gonna go through with
Stop
this?
fucking around.
Heck yeah.
You!
He'll be done in a matter of minutes. Anyway, people like him, without exception, all talk.
You wanna throw down?
Bring it on. Heck, let's make things interesting. What do you want to, or wouldn't want to win without challenge, right? Interesting.
You son of a
We're gonna
bitch.
battle with all our clothes on.
Ridiculous.
That's idiotic.
You
Suicidal.
wanna fight?
What? You afraid? You're going to regret this. Ooh, that's gonna be tough though. I think his clothing sounds a lot, or seems a lot heavier.
Stop fucking around.
Shut up and let's do this.
Hey.
Oh, he's just doing it with his clothes on.
What, asshole?
You can take off your uniform, you know? Go ahead. I won't judge.
And you can shut the fuck up and mind your own business. I mean, look at you. Your face is all red. What are you, one of those goddamn hot spring monkeys?
It just so happens I was born with a red face.
You don't have to act all big, man.
They certainly don't look comfortable.
Act, you say? I'm still plenty good to go. I'm so good, I could eat a steaming hot bowl of soup right now.
I don't think I'm ever that good to where I can eat a steaming hot bowl of soup. Are they okay? I tried to push my concern aside. A few minutes passed, then a few dozen minutes, then an hour.
Don't you think it's about time you gave up?
What about you? You can't even hardly talk. Dumbass.
Say whatever you want. I'm still totally good to go. In fact, I'm starting to feel kind of cold.
That's probably not good.
Hey, guys, I know you both want to prove how big of... I can't think of a word to replace that you are, but don't you think you've done enough? Shut up. Yeah, I just can't win. Bing bong.
Sweet dreams.
Hey, do you hear that? It's nighttime. How about we call it a tie?
In a true competition, there's no such thing as a tie. You win or you lose. That's the only thing that matters.
Listen to you, you son of a bitch. Then bring it on. I'll push you right up to the gates of hell.
Doesn't sound like a good idea. The gates of heck, that's not a good place to push someone. This isn't good, guys. Yeah, you hear? Better crawl on back to your room. I'll let you know how it went in the morning, then you can start spreading my legend. Come tomorrow morning, you'll fall down in front of me, down to your knees. I'll show you where to do it. Big talk from someone whose face is about to explode. Right back at you. Okay, well, good night then. Will they have to sleep in their dorms, you know? Really hope those two don't overdo it, but I'm sure to the death? No, sure they wouldn't go that far. Plus, that would technically be considered murder, right? Think so? If one of them died in there.
I think it definitely could be.
Maybe one of them did. Maybe this is where it takes the twist off the anime. One of them ends up dead. An absurd wait with me as I slowly succumb to sleep. I feel like they probably should have started that challenge earlier so they wouldn't have to worry about it being nighttime. But if fate does exist, does that mean your future is decided the moment you're born? It's all your yesterdays pile up to create your tomorrow. Is your future as final as your past? I just don't know.
That's why I'm still alive, because I don't know. That's why I desperately cling to life.
Bing bong. How far ahead of me are you?
I think just like the next day,
Good morning,
maybe the
everyone.
next
It
day.
is
I
now
don't
7
know.
a.m.
Sounds pretty ahead of me.
and nighttime is officially over. Get ready to
Probably because you're just like reading in your head and then going to the next thing while I'm reading out loud. Morning, huh? I hope Mondo and Taka survive. Right about the two of them, I hurried to the dining hall more quickly than usual. And when I entered... Waha, what are you talking about, bro? I heard knocking. You're not at my door. I'll ignore it if I didn't. Wahahaha, what are you talking about, bro? What the?
Yo.
Hey, Makoto. Thank you so much for acting as our witness yesterday. Huh? Are they friends now? They were like this all morning. They were all buddy-buddy as soon as they walked in. It feels gross.
What?
Feels gross? Heck no. Feels great more like. It's almost like... Or this almost feels like sexual harassment somehow. What? Forget a bro, a girl like that doesn't get our manly bond.
You hear me?
Friendship between men is stronger than blood, a woman can never understand.
Ain't that right?
What you just said, bro, that was cool as heck. I should get a tattoo of it.
Without a doubt.
Nah, bro, you mustn't. Your body is a temple given to you by your loving parents. So, who won the contest?
Piece of shit!
Who gives a heck?
Got it!
Yeah, don't ask stupid questions. What matters is that we both took part in it together. That's completely different from what you were saying last night.
I see.
Friendship between men seems very simplistic. Nothing like what I'm used to with girls. Yeah, for real. After our breakfast that morning, the room was dominated by Mondo and Taka's overpowered brotherhood. All in all, it was a pretty unfortunate experience. What would I do today? Ding dong. Oh, who could it be? Wondering who had come to visit, I opened the door. Oh, howdy. What's the matter?
What's your problem?
Why are you so surprised? Am I really that annoying? Well, I already know I'm annoying. I came here knowing that, so that makes it okay. No, you're not annoying. I just wonder what was going on. I have to ask a favor. I want you to go somewhere. And where is it you want to go? Well, the library. Are you looking for a book or something? Why don't you just go ask Yakuya? He spends all of his time in the library anyway. Did I say something wrong? You're not a blabbermouth, right? This has to be a secret. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about, but if you want me to be quiet, I'll be quiet. Then let's go to the library. Okay, get it to the library. Jeez, why so pushy? Quiet. Be quiet when you go in. Don't let him see you. She actually was starting to get annoying, but I did what she said and gently crept into the library. Unsurprising, Byakuya was there by himself absorbing the book. He's there. Oh.
He's really here. Okay, Makoto, go talk to him. What? Stop being so loud. Just hurry up and go talk to him.
You go talk to him if you want to so bad.
I can't. I don't want to interrupt him.
That's kind of crazy. Hey, pal. Here to kill you. Haha, just kidding. Just kidding. Weather. Seems to be really focused on the book. It doesn't seem like the best time to talk to him. Hey, you. What are you doing back here? I hate even having to look at you. Ah, so you noticed me, huh? Of course. Now hurry up and leave. And take her with you. Hey, Byakuya? Remember how you said, don't be a woman who dominates weak men, be a woman dominated by a strong man? I never said that. Well, actually, I just thought it sounded like something you might say. Get out. And go take a bath. You smell.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Go now before your scent latches into the entire room. Okay. He really has a way with words. Really dug into us there. Maybe he's in a bad mood. You seem super depressed. Did he really upset her that much? Byakuya, to go that far? He must be really concerned about me. Huh? He told me to take a bath and everything. He must really care about my well-being. Hey, Makoto, do you think about what? You think Byakuya and I would be good together? Well, now I don't really know.
Maybe.
That's true. There's really no way to know. But the distance between us doesn't change our love. Because as soon as you realize your feelings, the love is born. That's how love works. Okay. There might come a day when you understand, maybe someday. Well, bye. Young love. Hooah. Who would have ever guessed she would go for someone like him? But eager passion can also be scary. Sometimes that leads people off in the wrong direction. All of a sudden, I feel exhausted. Maybe I'll head back to my room for now. You know, all in all, Makoto seems kind of lazy. Out of all the stuff he could be doing, he basically, like, wakes up, talks to people, and is like, I'm exhausted. You know?
Yeah.
Doesn't even enjoy the pool, the delicious food, you know, learn anything, look through books, try to figure out ways out of here. Just kind of like, you know? There's some time left today, what to do. So I think you're a week ahead of me, Jared.
I don't think so.
But you said they were talking about the motive things. Like, half an
That's
hour
your
ago.
point.
And they haven't even mentioned that yet, whatsoever. Okay.
They might be about to.
Is it menus where I pull up the report card things? Yes. So. I can't even view skills. Okay. Well, like I said, I basically have no idea who's actually gonna die. Because I also don't know if it's gonna follow the exact same story as the anime at all. I think I'm gonna speak to the... Yeah. I think I have to go to like the coolest characters, right? And I think... I don't know if coolest characters is the way to go. I just don't want to miss out on stuff. I also don't know if there's like a new game plus or how it works. I guess I just press the doorbell. Ding dong. You come here to yell at me?
Anyway.
My whole life is one unpleasant experience after another. Should I hang out with Toka? Was she acting like this? Yes. I was perfectly happy spending time by myself. But I guess if you're so desperate for attention, I can hang out with you for a little bit. I spent time with the coldness and Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Toko a present? Yes. I think I'm gonna give her the shears. She just seems like she might, I don't know. I really literally can't think of any association. So. Why don't you give me a letter filled with razor blades while you're at it? Totally unwelcome. Oh, I didn't think she was too happy with that. She's just standing there. Does she want something? It's not saying anything. Maybe I should try to start a conversation. Toko? What, you want to talk about me? Well, I can't stop you, so talk already. Okay, sure, but what should I say? Oh, what do you like to do in your spare time? Why do you want to know? Well, I mean, you know, we're trapped here together, right? If we're going to be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other. What'd you just say? After that part about being trapped, we're going to be what? Friends? What do you mean, friend? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not going to let it happen again. You've been hurt. What happened?
Anyway.
Come on, you really don't care about me? You don't really want to know about me? Even I know that. No, that's not true. Fine, then tell me. Tell you what. You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, sure, you won all kinds of literary prizes and stuff. Then tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me you give a crap, you should at least know that. Genre of the ultimate writing. Romance. Romance, of course. Oh, you actually knew? I've only said it like 18 times. Your biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. The book was such a hit with fishermen, or such a hit that fishermen shot to the top of the hottest men polls, right? How'd you know all that? There's no way you care about me. I'm telling you I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? I'm blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. Yeah. Took right now screaming like a banshee. I'm not really sure. Does she hate me now? Vocabulary. Well, now I want to know what that does. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Guess there's not still time in the day. Bing bong.
Ahem. Nighttime is quickly approaching.
Oh, he's saying
but
something different this
before
time.
it arrives, all students, please gather in the gym immediately.
The motives, the letters.
Emergency! Emergency!
Gather in the gym. Why now all of a sudden? I really don't like the sound of this. I have a terrible feeling. You know, I really hope the other Danganronpa games are maybe like more narrated. You know, that'd be great. I could just sit back and enjoy it, you know? Not that it's really that annoying talking. I just feel like it might be confusing if people aren't paying a ton of attention because I'm not really doing too many like different voices. So you kind of got to be paying attention, even though like obviously through context, it, you know, makes sense. But doing different voices would be killer and really annoying for like 15, 16, 18 different characters, you know? Only gets easier though. The red door is very ominous. Oh, we could fast travel, whatever. Wowie. Okay, before I go to the gym though, right? I'm gonna try this Pepsi Nitro thing. I'm gonna pour it into this cup. You guys will be able to see it because I wanted to do it on stream so you guys can kind of see it. It's not a clear cup whatsoever. So I don't know what I expect, but it was the only big cup I had. You guys will be able to hear me pour the delicious liquid. If you want to grab yours, Drew, you can too. I have mini fridge now.
As well.
I don't know if that's jiggered right now. Yes. Just open the mini fridge and grab it. Flipper, I guess. Don't let, no, phase, no, 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 no. Okay. So, it says, chill can, pretty chilled. Well, technically it's just cold, because I refrigerated it, but yeah. Pour hard and admire and enjoy.
Should I like pour it into a cup or something, or just into my mouth?
I think you just poured it into a cup.
Well, I'm gonna need a cup.
You guys admiring and enjoying that? Kind of foamy. I don't know if you get the full effect. I don't know if you can really even see the cup. Very foamy though. It's not like super foamy. It's not like, doesn't seem super special. Okay. Take a sip. That's the important part, right? That's so weird.
That's a very loud opening. Oh, I guess I shook it a little bit.
That is smooth though, Jaren. Almost as smooth as your brain. That is weird. Smaller bubbles, smoother. It does taste very smooth. It's almost like a. It's like hot chocolate with the amount of like thickness it is, you know. I'm almost getting like a cinnamony taste from it. Very good. I'd recommend trying it. It's a very unique taste. If you haven't already, you guys try it. Non-sponsor, but you know, Pepsi, if you want to sponsor me, that was a crazy, basically free ad. So, well, it wouldn't be free if you sponsor me. Well,
That's weird.
I like it. It's pretty good. Again, I would try it if I were you guys, Chad. Not like more like if you have the spare money,
Feels
not you
incredibly
need to
wrong.
try this. What?
Feels wrong.
I like it. I like when it feels wrong. The
Okay.
gym. Asking us to gather together all of a sudden like this? What could he possibly want?
Well,
Indeed, what might await us this time? He keeps saying it's interesting, that's for certain. How was that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode?
what the heck?
There's something totally messed up with you if you can't, or if you can laugh at a time like this. Which of us is actually messed up?
Huh?
What's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular, just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and keep your sanity.
What is this?
I'm not in denial. That reminds me, remember when you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come help us? How'd that turn out? It seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue.
Well,
That's just...
huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
It's strange, that's true. There's no way the police wouldn't know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area. The police suck. On the contrary, the mastermind may be just that powerful to take control even of the police.
Could it be?
This might not be related, but then don't say it. Nope, gonna say it.
It's not like some occult mystery.
It's about last night. I was near the main hall, just staring off into space. And all of a sudden, I heard it.
Huh?
You heard what? The sound of, I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it,
Could it be?
it was like a construction site, I guess. A construction site.
Serious.
I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything. Then you definitely made up. You must have just been the sound of the ocean in that head of yours. Say what? What you talking about, Toko? He's arrived. What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Maybe a machine gun. That kinda sounds like construction in a way. What are you talking about? Aha, beyond this point, my mouth is zipped, my lips are sealed, I am fully puckered. It's a secret little secret, or something like that. I'm not paying attention. Fine, let's move on to what you can tell us. Why'd you call us all here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do you? Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
If you please.
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days, my stitching's even losing all its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably become of this ho-hum, boring old everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Today,
The next
I
blackhead hasn't
feel
shown up yet, and I'm getting bored.
Hey,
So I decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? Is it another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder? Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you've got planned, but we're not going to kill each other anymore. No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't. That's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's embarrassing memories and secret. As long as you're alive, it's given that there's things you don't want people to know about. So I did a little investigating my own. I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
As Monokuma spoke, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside. My entire body instantly went rigid. Makoto wet the bed until he was in 5th grade. What? How? How'd you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then, all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassing secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection of vans strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beads. Yeah, wouldn't that be so embarrassing? So that's what you meant by motive. Yep, still got it, or you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want me to reveal that stuff, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we'd never kill over something like that. What'd you say? He's right, your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing.
This is kind of...
Oh no. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this little motive, or next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay, then the 24 hours I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed. Fare not well. Not an almost convincing look of depressed dejection, or with, okay. On his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
So,
I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is going to be totally embarrassing. But that's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me.
Good news, everyone. I have a brilliant idea.
Hear me?
Why don't we just all confess our secrets in those envelopes right here now?
Without a doubt.
If we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Quiet down and listen.
Okay, so my embarrassing thing is, I don't want to hear your stupid story. Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
as for me,
Neither do I, not because it is unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
Oh?
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you. Absolutely not.
Come on.
It's okay, just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on.
honestly,
As I said.
Here we go.
Getting worked up. I said I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard.
Say what?
I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
But also, I don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
so,
If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
If everyone's that much against it, even if my bro, the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's gonna kill over it. I hope you're right. The secret's so bad you'd kill someone to keep it. Nobody's got something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk, but
You hear me?
each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't going to be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So you know, don't do anything hasty. The way you keep repeating it makes me worry even more. Oh, okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but bing bong.
This is as such. Soon the
Nighttime.
doors to the. Okay then.
Let's see if there's gonna be a murder. Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. I was left with the anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as it were. I left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Secrets or memories you don't want anyone to know about. The way you connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't make any or have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over that stuff. Stuff like that, at least that's what I thought. But maybe I was just being optimistic, which is probably why without too much of a struggle. Geez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. But what I didn't know was that even then a tragedy was taking place. Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's all about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active, I mean. For example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazing, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice to put into action, it's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering what's the point I'm trying to make.
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Morning. Good. Good morning.
Good morning!
Oh my god, was it just like feel my chest right now? Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What are you doing here?
Yep.
I want to spice things up, so instead of school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the heck for? It's fun. And so long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? What?
Say what?
What? Your face is all blue like something, or like someone on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and you to find out. Good luck. Something happened to someone. Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would. But what if? No. What ifs are pointless, especially now then? The dining hall. I need to go to the dining hall. Makoto. Are you okay?
Hey.
Did Monokuma tell you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and Yakuya. There's only ones here. Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to someone that Monokuma mentioned. The someone.
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday? Can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories. Don't be so sure about that. Clearly, someone felt it had more importance than that. To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook, do you realize how dangerous that is? Why didn't you say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
That's not important. What matters right now is what we find out what happened. He's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. Okay. I have a feeling I know where this murder happened. It's so ominous, just like the sound of my footsteps and just like light music, you know? Huh? The door's open, but they aren't supposed to be locked. Bing bong.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation.
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya.
See.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. In the locker rooms, they're suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? How suspicious? Seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. What? I don't know how long it took me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval? I don't know. Scream escaped from my mouth. Deadly life. I tried to suppress my scream, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand,
Very strange.
most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this unfold on the TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chichiro's corpse has been suspended somehow, and something has been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. That's a brutal way to kill someone? No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her, how could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sakya, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming, I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head, I heard screaming at something. Hero.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the heck was that?
What?
Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement, please let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement when Chichiro really is dead. Yes. Before we start screaming your head off, go around everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Like a bolt out of the locker room as everyone made their way to the scene. It felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just been taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again.
What the?
It's a dream, it's a dream, it's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't been born yet. I don't have any memory of even being alive. Shut up. Okay. We're gonna start investigating. Let's just do some investigation of my own, you know? First, the word bloodlust on the wall. I have no idea what that means. It looks very on their like well, you know, like pretty accurate, almost like they use like a stencil. A bloodied weight, you know, not surprising, right? Blood on the ground here, not surprising. Blood on the poster, little surprising. Well, so far what I can assume is they were probably smacked up against the head with a weight, and then once they were dead, they were hung up here. That's what comes to mind. The blood here was probably where they done died. The blood up here on the poster doesn't make any sense. I don't see how blood would get that high. And maybe it's, I don't know, it doesn't look that like the spatter would just line up there, you know? Yeah, I don't know, unless it's some sort of like from the attacker kind of view. Yeah, no, it looks pretty like they smacked her with a weight and then tied her up. That seems pretty cut and dry if you ask me. I don't see what evidence we can really get to who would do it. A surveillance camera. The mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what's happening. They're still forcing us to go through with this. Word bloodlust is written in the wall in blood.
So
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know that Think about writing bloodlust in blood. Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of the crime, the word bloodlust is written at the victim's own blood. Like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipped away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did I give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend. Those grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. And this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style. But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodless at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine the worst situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Hino's pointing towards the entrance of the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No, why? Get on. She fainted? That did not sound good. Toko. Hina rushed over and collapsed. Toko had started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about she faints anytime she sees blood. So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. Isn't this a violation of the rules? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulation prohibits sleeping like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she heard me, or heard her. Toko suddenly shot awake, as in she literally jumped up from where she was lying. It was such a strange reaction, it was a total loss of words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Oh, what? Sorry about that, I was just so shocked, you know, it happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. Oh, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
Was that her head real hard when she fainted? The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, the sea of truth, and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounded completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes are strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Oh, she totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume that nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that after what happened last time. Surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life because that's how graduation works. Then it happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there not anything, or is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll just let you pray it to mine if you want. What? Actually, I don't have any either, sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum. Allow me to present the next. I know it's much, I know how much you must be looking forward to that. So please do your very tippy-top best in this investigation.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our best friends. Having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this, I can't take it anymore. I hate it too.
Help me.
I've had enough, I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept already, after all, blood is just a liquid, the dead body is a simple object. You're very enthusiastic about all this, are you not?
Naturally.
Okay, not be. If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but don't jump to it so soon.
What?
What, you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere right now. Go ahead, you're a waste of space. A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit.
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Baki just said. Yoko.
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, the Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro.
That's right.
Then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey, hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. If any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. But I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? A new rule's been added to the regulations menu.
So then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
hey,
Well, in any good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch.
You need to shut up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be
We have no
done.
time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Whatever the word she just used. Or if we've not solved the mystery of who killed
Is that okay?
Chihiro, then we'll quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if we want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Okay. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. So again, people were out past their curfew. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. It's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I
Stop
just.
talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Might be a good idea to hop off, but I'm at least gonna go to the bathroom. I might do a little bit more, you know. However, some more information that I kind of missed out on, right? First, we don't even know if it's the real Genocide Jack. He needs to be a copycat killer, right? Very easily. Second, it's the girls' locker room, which means it kind of already limits it to having to be a girl, seeing as the only way that you get in there is if they lend it. But if Chihiro was already inside the room, then they would have had to have their card. This was like they have it. Basically the same as letting someone in. It wasn't like you can't give them to someone else or something like that. Yeah, so immediate thought is that it has to be a girl, and I'm pretty sure they said Genocide Jack was a guy, or Genocide Joe, or whatever. So it's like already that kind of limits it down. Because my main thing, you know, obviously you think Byakuya, but literally his thing is that he was reading the books, and he said specifically that he wouldn't do it in a generic way. Like, oh, he would do it in a way that would be completely, like, unique. So literally a copycat killer makes no sense. So I feel like working with him is a pretty, probably the main reason why they got us working with him is because, like, he would not be very suspicious, and really, I don't think can be it. Right? Out of the girls, though, seeing as the one person faints as a sign of blood, I doubt it was them. I don't even know how many, like, female students there are.
Plus Tina, Sakura are probably the ones you left out.
Yeah. Guess it could be any of them. Right now, though, basically no information to go on. Hence why we're going to be investigating and getting information to go off of. But I'm going to run to the bathroom. You guys enjoy the dead body sitting in the middle of the screen. Solve the mystery yourselves. far we'll get into this investigation before we hop off. Probably not too far, but to be fair, this one seems like it'll be a little bit easier because it didn't seem like they really tried to destroy any evidence, seeing as there's literally the murder weapon, blood everywhere, and they were just hung up. Because yeah. You know what I just noticed though? It doesn't even look like there's weights in this room. Maybe I just can't see them or whatever. 'Cause it seems kind of weird for those to be a weight in this room if there's no like weights in this room, you know?
Yeah.
But this camera, oh, I already checked the camera, I forgot. Okay, and I already checked the bloodless thing. Check the dead body. I can feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Well, to be fair, they're a serial killer, right? It's the only thing we know that they, what to do the bloodless thing? The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Well, let's get all the things first before we talk to people. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Very surprising. There's a dumbbell on the floor and there is a blood stain. There's blood stain on the dumbbell. Monokuma file said the blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
Right.
I couldn't imagine it could have been anything else. Yeah. It's probably the only time I'm gonna get in this locker room. One of the monitors, yeah, okay. Hold on, we still got more to check inside. Do we though? I guess just talking to people. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch her dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seemed to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like you can't even hear her. It was this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light. That is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here of her own by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
You know, myself were using the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it. Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She didn't want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Okay. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I needed to get stronger? Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You've already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about all that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex? I can't help wondering what it might be. Come on, those account. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
No clues. Our new clues won't magically appear by sitting around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy, I caught up with the wrong person this time. This is the next location. What the place is related to the investigation? Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Okay. I guess the next step would be checking scanners, then probably the boys' room. Remember, right? The card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
If you have an issue with it, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
He called for me. He has been domesticated.
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need some?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yeah, the card readers have been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. It's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from leading someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. Then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker room and only boys go into the boys' locker room. In other words, your hero's body found in the girls' locker room means, hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me. Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
In other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you this entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. Or Togami. But you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. What's the difference between loaning and borrowing? Like, if you just take it from someone? Compared to someone giving you it? The only way that works though is that I would imagine if they killed the only way it wouldn't be thing is, it doesn't make sense unless the murder happened out here. Unless they were just both girls anyway. Because even if they, like, say, it was a guy, they grabbed, like, say, a weight from there, saying that if there isn't weights in the other one, they would leave, then have to kill them, and then take their book, and then, I guess, move the body, and then reuse the book, or whatever, to get themselves in. Because otherwise, it would still be 2 people walking in together. Right? I don't know. You know what? Things will play out. And I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you, to add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a, I'm guessing, puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. Get it, got it good. I don't know what you're saying, that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me pass out, but I hope you're to get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Okay. So, they don't count as a person then. So basically, if they did kill them, they could just use the card and then move the dead body and themselves in. And it wouldn't be considered loaning because you'd just be taking it. Still though, the only thing that doesn't make sense about that is that the murder couldn't be in the girls' room at that point. Like, say, it would either easily be a girl, because that would make the most sense, or they would have to have murdered them out here. So it didn't make sense. But there's no signs that anyone was killed out here. It was in the room, so I don't know if that loophole is very useful unless I'm missing something about the loophole.
That's fine.
I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The thing is, they said a dead body doesn't count as a thing. So the thing is that it would already have to be dead. The main hall. That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been updated to the truthful section of the handbook. Why am I here? We came to the main hall. So what are you looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Is the vault door? The hunk of metal blocking the entrance to some kind of machine. The Gatling gun? A surveillance camera, so I can assume the gun attached. Maybe this thing? The mailbox? There's a mailbox there. Could there be something inside? An e-handbook. Wait, no, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Pot, you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and then I did. Right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the Lupo. Ah. Okay, so that makes more sense. So at that point, though, what's even the point in keeping the things then? Because couldn't just someone be like, yo, I'm going to take this one and go into the girls' locker room anyways? Doesn't that kind of defeat the point? Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer was right in front of you the entire... No, I don't... See... The thing is that his logic only comes from the fact of hindsight of knowing that those things were there. You know? Like, oh, well, if there's the dead books, you know, I could use those, right? Well, it's cheating. Loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning the handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else is perfectly fine. I see, yeah, now I understand. Okay.
What?
Hold on a sec. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of these handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when it started up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution got the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You know, to be fair, it did seem painful and like really bad, like, you know, but these other ones seem a lot more brutal. Especially this one. You're right, it wouldn't be a surprise for a handbook to break during that kind of assault. Didn't they say it was like basically indestructible though? Hey. Hey, what? That e-handbook is essential to student life here, crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily, but it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and is waterproof to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap. But, even my amazing handbook does have one simple weak point. It does?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving that question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Yeah, like maybe someone removed a piece from it or something like that? 'Cause Leon did use his toolkit, so maybe just like, yeah, I'm gonna mess with my handbook. That sounds like a really great idea. Okay, and this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin an investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What? Oh, there's somewhere right. Something new open? The cameras again? What if I just check the mailbox again? Maybe that's what he wanted me to do. I'm assuming you could, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Maybe I'll just talk to him. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think you should be Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. A murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And that nickname, and what nickname did they give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's got to be an urban legend. So it could be, or could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Well, show me. Do I gotta talk to you again? Oh, I'm guessing it's gotta
Don't make me repeat.
have 7
myself.
nothing. Okay. And I have a basis to believe that I shared genocide Jack's words. Is there really proof? There's something I'd like or there's somewhere I'd like to take you to provide all the evidence you
It's
need.
all clear.
Evidence that genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence does something like that really? Hey, you two. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time.
We're
to
busy.
play.
Leave us alone.
'Cause I
But it's an
know-
emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. What's up?
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I mean,
But it's an emergency. Yeah, I don't know how to even. An emergency. What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. He does seem interested in her. Are you
Don't
sure?
Make me repeat
Don't make me
myself.
repeat myself. Like, no, I don't care. I don't care. Oh, wait, Toko? Yeah, you know. I didn't expect it. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? Okay.
How much time we got?
Not a lot.
Probably enough time for an entire trial, I presume.
Definitely not. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, and see how she was doing, but then we did, and it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong. Door swung open, slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out of behind the door, forcing a grasp out of me.
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Excuse me? Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang in a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down the door. But it felt like something was holding it shut. On the other side, I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think that the serial genocide, or the serial killer genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
but
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow. I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Had a few moments.
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bakula?
It's Byakuya.
Byakuya. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise, but don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that door slammed shut, even if Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, it seems, but...
Stop talking.
Say I don't know. That means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well, then, let's go. You know, it seems like this Byakuya guy just has a lot of information that I don't have, and it seems like it directly relates to this investigation. He just already has answers from previous things. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya. And I hurried to catch up. Like, how does he know the Genocide Jack's actually a person? And also that there were the things there. And, I don't know. Bull crap. He seems to be the high school level luck. I'm not gonna lie to you, Jared. Well, to be fair, I kind of waste my days just talking to people and not investigating, so. I tried to talk to him several times as
The
he walked.
gambling person gotta always also be lucky.
Huh?
To be fair, the gambling person also has to be lucky.
Kind of. But I feel like gambling is less about luck in a lot of situations. You know, you could argue that it's not just luck. Well, it's obviously not just luck, but it would be a lot more skill based with the luck being a factor. You know,
Yeah.
but being the lucky one, you think would just be like things are kind of handed to you because of being lucky. But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. It's also cool that they added the rule where you can't murder more than like 2 people. You know? Because at first I didn't really think about that. It's like, yeah, if you just murder everyone, you know, especially towards the end.
Yeah, because like say, in the night or whatever, it's like no one would know that you killed anyone else.
Well, the thing is that you can't technically break into people's rooms. Like, all the situations so far have been people's own accords leaving their room. But see, that's what I'm saying, is that it would be so easy just to not die if you just literally stay in your room at night. Right? Like,
Yeah.
it'd just be so easy.
Especially now with this room place.
Yeah.
Because like say before, theoretically, in the day, someone could have just, you know.
See, my question is, right? Now, I don't think it happens in here because it didn't happen in the show, right? But what if, 2 things happen, right? Like, say, what if you kill someone during the investigation? Like, say, whoever killed Chihiro, and then they also kill another person just, like, during the daytime, for example. Or even during the nighttime or something like that, you know? Like, is that just allowed? They can just do that? Like, if it's the same person?
Yeah.
But see, my other question is, what if someone else kills...
Scared of.
What do you mean? That they would just kill everyone? Like, during the day and stuff like that?
Well, more so they even mentioned that since they can get 2 kills in one game,
They can
that they
kill
should
someone.
still be on the lookout.
Yeah. And then my other question is, it seems it's said by like the same person, right? Same like culprit or whatever word they used, right?
What do you mean?
Like say they were saying like say if Naegi was the murderer or Makoto, right? He say killed Chihiro, and then he kills like this guy, right? But what if like say someone like the swimmer girl kills someone? Is that just null and void? Or
A great question.
would there be 2 trials? And like what if 2 people kill
Imagine
someone?
probably a trial after a trial.
I don't know though, but see how would that work? Because like say, if the swimmer girl killed someone, but then they would, I don't know, that feels like a weird thing.
Yeah.
You know, and plus, how would you know if the murders were related at all, or weren't related? You know, what if the same person killed both people, and if 2 different people, how would, like I said, how would it work? Like say, even if like during this someone killed someone, like completely unrelated, that'd be hard because you would think it was the same person, you know. But then also like say if just 2 people happen to kill 2 people at the same night, you know, and you wake up and like, oh, 2 kills, or say even 3 kills by different people.
Yeah.
How do you exactly work that? You know? That's what I'm curious about. How that would work.
There's some regulations about that, like it can only be a total of 2 kills, or only 1 person can kill.
Yes, I don't know. But like what would literally
Anyone
stop
who
them
kills
though?
a fellow student will become blackened.
Well, yeah, but
So it doesn't say there's a limit.
yeah, but like I said, like what if this Byayuka or Byakuya just killed me, or I killed them? Like, do we still have to get through this trial? But see, the only hard part about that though is that I don't know. That just seems like kind of confusing. Anyway, the evidence that proves a genocide, Jack, really is in the
Don't
library.
make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Okay, read some letters. There's no point in checking there. You won't find any real clues. Okay. Is this a cord or something? Okay. That would be in the archive? If I remember on the other side of this door. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh,
Let's
here.
go.
Oh, I get it. He got information that the guy's in there, in the archives, but then he wouldn't let me go into the archive, just so then he would have the information and not me. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Exactly. He said himself, it's all about managing resources.
Yeah, but like the issue, I don't know. It's not even just being smart, you know, it's just, or even just being a scumbag. It's just like, I don't know. Well, there's so many books and files, and so much dust too.
So in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. A security camera.
Whoa.
I feel like there has to be a place so
Unexpected.
you could kill people without the surveillance. And then when that even counts a kill, and like what if Monokuma didn't know? You know? There's a wooden box, it's empty, although judging by the smudges on the dust, it looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Oh, you have a sharp IND just like that file, huh?
that's right.
That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Stop making it sad. I return the file to the shelf. There's so many files. Yeah.
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous. They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? You know what I mean? The ones with the real power. The secret council is controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Oh, it's a desk lamp. He used the desk lamp.
Oh my god, it's all coming together.
You have a problem with that lamp? It was there before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I had to put it to good use.
Look at the thing. Go back.
Gotta hide in this shelf. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos of all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Now, what do you mean? All those files are the investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. So you finally begin to understand the true splendor of this library. The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to the classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label a little lie. Well, it's not that. It's just, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put this all together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. They're just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What's wrong with you? What about you? Not what's wrong with you. How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple, those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. You don't understand what they actually represent. You don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think that your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times. There's no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying that you read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togumi family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible? I already told you there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. So again, advantage through knowledge. Like, what if this guy was the first to die? You know, that'd be a real shame. You know? Like, let me just tell you the fact, right? If they killed this guy, the Kyoko person, and me, no one stops anyone from getting away with it. Yeah, everyone gets away with everything. Okay. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. What if he is the mastermind? And what always interested me the most was the cold case police investigation. Reading through those reports had always been a hobby of mine. You know, he does seem like he's, you know, very confident that he won't be the one to die. I don't know. Ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. It solved more than a few of those cases just like reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of the recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin with, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene in the world bloodless is written on the victims or in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodless is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. That's exactly the same that happened to Chihiro. Save you surprised, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and the other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So
the culprit is not a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
That's right, there's the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. The Genocide Jack really is. Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us.
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined
the first time you made this joke.
Imagine a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already what we've already seen? You might have managed to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down and use and beg, I might even show you myself. He's saying there's more information in here. I think I'm just gonna talk to him again, just like see what he. Because let me see it.
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file and flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached a page where photos of the scene of each crime had been collected. Names of Genocide Jack's victims were in all for several pages. You know, another key point they didn't mention was all the scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Was
scissors.
quite a few scissors.
Custom-made scissors too, but even if they didn't have custom-made ones, why would they be like, oh, you haven't used a weight this time? You know? Yeah. And something. Okay, I don't really care about the names. Oh, actually, maybe when the names are useful. Something became perfectly as I read. All the killers count the victims, killed and spent the exact same way. Scene of every murder, the word bloodless is less than the victim of blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. Next page. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it suggests that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that these suspects lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there were any external reasons for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words...
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of a totally unbelievable story. Another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind is going numb. Inside Jack key file. Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. How are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya. Okay. So Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like
I
that.
don't have time.
Well, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Bye.
Well, goodbye. Just like that, he was gone. As quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I feel like I was some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Inside Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And the murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find out no matter what it takes. And do that, there's something I have to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene in the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some information I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Okay, well, first of all, split personality. You know who that sounds like? The person with the split personality saying, I need to get Genocide Jack out of my body. But I feel like that guy probably already pieced that together. Seeing as he had all this information. And he's been spending a lot of time with her. It seems weird for him to give me all that information, but not mention that information.
We gotta figure it out for ourselves.
Yeah, but he's basically going to the point, it definitely has to be her at that point. If he's like 100% certain that it's the Genocide Jack, and that he knows that she is Genocide Jack, right? I assume that's what he figured out.
Split personalities.
Yeah, exactly. And
Here's
that's one of
one of
us.
them.
You know? Ready with
I
the
see
party at
one
3?
suspect.
How's it going, Mega Pepsi OG? I got Pepsi right here. Pepsi Nitro. Smooth.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is an ad. Can't convince me otherwise.
Just one of those coincidences. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. More of a Coke fan myself. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care. Coke and Pepsi are both good. What was I gonna do? I was just thinking, you know, I can't think. I guess we can head back to the locker room. See what's popping there. This is the pool. Yes, this is where we're gonna go. I actually don't remember. I'm getting lost. Oh wait, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to check the file. Because the names might have had importance, and I didn't think they would have importance, but maybe they did.
That is a good point. There were like 20 names there.
Yes. They only mentioned like 3 names here. Okay. What do you want? Ding ding ding, Hikomi has discovered him. Huh?
I'm gonna read you one on PC.
Okay. Reveal the identity of the culprit.
I feel as
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal anything just yet, but I can guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah. Miss Ludenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really, what'd you see?
Well,
You refuse to tell me? It's like when a girl bullies a boy she liked, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time not there. What's it gonna be? Okay. Let's move past him if we can. And then head to here. They said to investigate this room as well. Tornado. Poster. Popular boy band called Tornado. Kind of a cool what's it, band name. Somehow doesn't seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Yeah, and the poster's missing. Okay. At first I didn't think it was strange that the girls' locker room also had the same picture, because like, who cares, you know? But now that that's gone, and this one's this one, makes sense, makes sense. Things are adding up, things are adding up. But I think that was pretty obvious that the murder could have been by a guy anyway, so. I don't know why they'd swap posters though. Okay. Is there any other information besides that? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Cool. That's gonna really come in handy. Yeah, this is gonna help. This just takes me to the pool. I'm out of here. I think I investigated everything that was here. Let's speak to Celeste. At the... I'm just gonna chat with him again. Speed run.
I feel.
That's it.
Where was he?
Well,
The warehouse by the dorms. Wait, something else here. I don't know if I checked the scanner yet. There's locker room card with the doors unlocked now, so I'm kind of pointless. Maybe they wanted us to re-look in here? Maybe chat up with these people again? Okay, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking.
however,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of evidence. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. Zach Yoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. Chihiro's handbook is missing? It's definitely worth worrying about. Is it worth worrying about? Because I should examine the body one more time. I noticed it thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Hands around what looks like some kind of rope. Yeah. Rope's used to prop her up in the kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug? So wait, this isn't a rope at all. Is it the extension cord? The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? That's a dead body. Were the people hung up by the scissors? Or were they hung up by rope?
I know their hands and stuff were impaled by scissors.
Yeah, but I didn't know if like they were impaled so deep that was hanging them up. That's
what I imagine.
Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at Genocide Jack case file one more time. Okay. Somewhere I need to check. In this room? Guess I didn't see to talk to everyone. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You were talking about it, right? All I need to do is get stronger. Yeah, I do remember said that more than once. Sure did. Yes, I spent a trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl. What's going on? Okay. Complex. Okay, so I do talk that. So I doubt they have any updated information, but I might as well check.
Damn.
Presence, especially weak, her body and her soul. Target such a helpless being is unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. I guess I can check the poster again now that let's see poster. Perfect. The big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place where you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is. That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. The boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. The girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. I think you could just say swimsuit model, you know?
Nah, it's vitally important.
Yeah, very observant. You know, you gotta be. The posters have been switched, but they
We know where his eyes are going.
Why? What reason could they have? Yeah, she does have some pretty big eyes, to be fair. Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about locker rooms. That's where my eyes lock to. Those eyes. Also the bloodstain. Two locker room posters been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. If I had an eye tracker, that's where they'd be, Jared. Can I leave now? Yes.
Well, it'd probably more so be on the words, actually.
Let's see here.
Unless you're some sort of psychic.
I am. Nah, it's just good intuition. There's a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf.
Wouldn't help it.
Yeah, I really couldn't. It was such an obvious thing, but I really just couldn't resist. What am I missing here? Can I go back here? I don't think there was anything in here. I investigated pretty much everything. Maybe I didn't check this one out. I was missing something. There's so much for me to discover. Maybe I need to check the book. Did mention rereading the thing. Can I click it? How do I? Does that help me? Bro, what am I supposed to do? Must be missing. Pretty sure I checked everything though. Maybe not this. There's locker room card reader, but the door's locked now. Yeah, okay, I checked that. Okay. Surveillance camera. I'm forcing us to with this. Yeah, the gun. Bro. Where am I missing any amount of detail? This is gonna leave the pool. The story leads out to... Okay, I got that part. Maybe I can recheck this thing? We're blessed other than the law. Take all those genocide jackets. Every crime scene, we're blessed. Okay. Maybe check the body out more, maybe there's more evidence. Okay, rope it all. Fatal injury. Okay. Something isn't quite right. Yeah. Yeah, nothing about the rope. Same place to visit. But it won't let me leave. It wants me here forever.
I feel.
Maybe if I talk to him again, he'll be like, ah. What about that? Okay. Bro, what am I possibly missing? Pool noodle thing? I think rotation has any clues to it. The monitor. I've checked every single thing in this room at least. Pretty sure I've just checked actually everywhere. I will just investigate even the weight again. Maybe that's what I need to do. You know, redo the blood stain, redo the weight. Maybe it's like new information's gathered. Yeah. Monica files of the fatal injury. Yep. Maybe now that I see some blood stain on the carpet, it can only be caused by Chico's murder. I'm so lost in what I need to be looking at. Spend a lot of time exercising the girls' locker room, right, Sakura? I've used it nearly every day since it opened them. Sometimes you not used together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the poster in the boys and girls' locker room could have been swapped?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't say. I never actually paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However,
but there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee. In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some of the on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. I don't see stains on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume something or someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it usually or unusually clean as if there was never a stain to begin with? Disappearing stain. Okay. So, I think from the things we're getting, right, is they had to have swapped some things around. Thing is the poster and the carpet. Or they swapped everything else. No, that doesn't make sense. Because I assume the walls were pink in this one, the walls were blue in the other one already. So they just would have like swapped the... How would... Okay, wait. I'm trying to think this through. Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense, actually. Yeah, they would have swapped the poster and the carpet just because of the fact that there was blood on them. To make it seem like it happened here. The other thing is I feel like that'd be a big oversight with the poster. I feel like I would have just tried to get the blood off the poster.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like that's a big one. Now, see, the carpet I would understand, you know? Because, again, you wouldn't really be able to get the blood off the carpet, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, you might not have really noticed that one was stained more than the other, you know?
Like, say, if anything, you even just, like, remove the poster. Remove both posters. I'm sure no one would notice.
Yeah. Like, where'd the poster in this room go? Like, it wouldn't be weird if some guy just took that poster for whatever reason, right? Put it in their room, you know? That would have been very questionable. I'm not gonna lie. So that seems a little weird. The carpet doesn't seem that weird. Because, again, seems kind of necessary unless you got rid of the carpet. But that might be hard to get rid of it. You know? However, I feel like wiping the blood off the poster would be very easy to do. You know? Unless it's of a certain, like, cloth texture, in which case I would have just taken it, you know? Like, put it in my room, you know? Something like that, or even just hid it somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, the poster seems like a big oversight, because I feel like, again, the carpet I wouldn't even consider, like, oh, the coffee stain's not there. Like, why is it swapped, you know? The fact that multiple things are swapped, that's what, leads me to think that things were swapped, you know? Okay. Maybe I can leave now, though. Seem to have gained information. Yes, okay. So I guess I can go back to the thing with the extension cord. But I said he was using the extension cord, right? There's thick layer doesn't top the desk. Maybe I'm gonna clue here. Guess not. Okay. Maybe that's not what they were talking about. But then they say there was an extension cord in the box, but that the one guy took it for the lamp. Food box is empty. The extension cord wasn't there before. Okay, I guess that has no relevance to anything. I figure we're trying to get like the extension cord had some relevance. Oh wait, there's something I have to check
the right spot.
Yeah, I thought it was fine, but then said there's still stuff I need to do.
That you are checking the wrong spot, because I also checked the wrong spot.
Oh, the lamp won't turn on. I see, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. The last time I saw it was definitely on, and it was definitely right there. Ah, so they swapped the extension cord. Right there. That's where Byakuya was using the extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Library has been edited. Okay. Ah, so that... Okay, so I get it. That wasn't the extension cord. That was just the cord, and the extension cord was from there to there. Gotcha. Someone more things I need to check? What? I guess I can check this part. The cord? I really don't want to have to check literally everything out, but I guess I could check the what's it? The file again, even though I have the file in my hands. Thinking to look at inside case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Oh, it's going? Did someone take it out of the archive? The only one who would have done something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Okay. Oh. I guess I can leave now, question mark? Okay. Okay, so now I need to find Byakuya, and I need to go to the warehouse. The way.
Talk to Byakuya first. Because I didn't, I want to know if I missed out on anything.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. the map actually says things. Like, there's exclamation points in places like the archive and the library right now.
Yeah. Very convenient. So you're not just wandering around the entire place. At least towards the middle and end.
But right now they have them. Is that just saying that's where information can be?
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean there is information there now.
Nope. Obviously, doesn't also mean there isn't information there.
What do you mean?
Like, say, for all you know, there still could be info there that's not forcing you to get.
Yeah, I don't think so, though. I think usually it would force you to get information, though.
Yeah, probably. That's
Just
what I'm
'cause
assuming either Bianchi doesn't
literally-
give any useful information, or just you can't talk to him about it.
I'm assuming that. Like, he probably has the file on him. That's interesting, though. Yeah, I don't see Byakuya anywhere, but it says I can talk to, what's it? The swimmer girl. I don't know if you talk to swimmer girl.
Yep.
Okay, so I might just be talking to everyone. I just told she had something. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Yeah. Same as before, she won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry. But don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created: outer space and donuts. I see no flaw with that logic. Okay, really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I would have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did spend time with her? Well, she was a little bit strange, didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with her, she was refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true, and it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Is it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally different with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? I think so. I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Maybe she just didn't like you guys.
Dang.
I mean, it's the warehouse. The warehog house. Got him.
Of course.
You chilling here? Yes. Celeste, what are you doing here? The warehouse is amazing. It is absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see, but have you found anything related to the case? I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well, I will tell you and only you. Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really?
Indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks.
Why say thanks? There?
Well, I'd better get going.
I was
I'm
thinking the
kind
same
of
thing.
in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assume she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there's no trace of a track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. This account's been added. Okay.
We have a lot of accounts.
We do. That's gonna be tough because we'd have to remember what they said, right?
Yep. That's why it would have been great to get this out of the way today.
I'm getting
We're gonna
tired
forget
of
all of our
waiting. Shall we
investigation.
just plunge right in?
That'll be fine. I'm sure those things will be the different kind of things. Not like
It's the moment you've all been waiting
Let's
for.
review the information when we
the
next play.
class trial.
well, the duffel bag seems like an important thing that we should probably have
You remember where to meet, right?
To be fair, other people might bring information to the table. Probably not. It seems like I have to know
Through the
everything.
red door on the first floor of the
Yeah,
school.
exactly. Like, you say something vitally important, then everyone else is like, yep, I saw that too, but no one was gonna bring it up.
Well, see, the thing is that, like, the one guy gave me a ton of information,
Mm.
right? Which I feel like he had, you mind, Pays? He had, like, good reasoning for, you know? Probably to just, like, so he's not, like, just coming out of this thing with nothing to where he has someone to kind of back him up, you know?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. But this seemed we didn't give. Peasley, stop! Shut up. Please go through the red door. Okay.
See you soon.
I'm not going through the red door, by the way, Jared. That wasn't clear. Begin the class trial or about to begin. The red door, it's right through there. Well, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going into this without any information on who could have done it. I feel like this is gonna be one of the situations where it's only gonna start to make sense during the class trial. I don't know about you, Jared, but I don't have any idea.
I could take an educated guess based on who I know dies in total, but
Yeah. I mean, I know who it is based on who actually did it because of the anime. If it's the
I don't
thing.
remember this exactly.
But
I just basically have 3 suspects.
I'm just saying based on the actual information, you know, trying to erase my knowledge. I have no idea who it could really be.
It seems
logically.
I've succeeded.
In forgetting?
Yes.
See, the thing is that it's not obvious it's a guy that killed him, but at the same time, why would you swap everything?
Double reverse psychology.
Well, see, the thing is that I
You go through all
know.
the trouble of swapping things to make it painfully obvious that's not you, but then it is.
Well, see, the thing is that, like, you have to know the twist to know why things are the things they are, but I can't go into that twist because to be fair, I might have been able to piece it together, but maybe not piece it together. Probably not, honestly. And then
I feel like you probably could have. I feel like you could have done it. But
that's
right
why I'm
now it'd be
excited to.
cheating,
That's why
so.
I'm excited to play the other Danganronpa's one where I like either know nothing or don't remember anything. You know, because in this one I think I remember like 2 more of the cases, but only somewhat. Like this one and the first one, I basically remember like everything.
I wonder how many cases there are in total. Because I remember like 3 down to a T.
I think there was 5 at least.
That's what I like to hear.
5 at least. But I don't know. But I'm excited to play the other ones. I don't know anything. Like I said, I don't want to spoil everything for the people watching, even if I know. But I'm trying to keep it from like a point of view that I don't know, like things. I'm trying to think
It's
of.
very difficult.
Yes, especially
like,
one
even
key
if-
aspect. It's kind of hard to look
Because it
past.
can't really just like,
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, though, chat. Tomorrow will be our last day playing games for one day because I work on Friday and Sundays. But if you're on YouTube, you know, you're doesn't matter. But as always, chat. First of all, I'd like to thank Mega Pepsi OG18 for the raid. It means a lot. I don't know what game you were playing, but again, I appreciate it. You know, shout out to Pepsi in general, but especially Mega Pepsi OG18. Right? But as always, make sure to like, follow, and obey, and we'll catch you on the flippity flop ribbit. And if you are on YouTube, links in the description for links to Twitch, the TikTok, and the Twitter. Always fun to watch it live. And if you're on Twitch, exclamation point, any of the socials on screen, and you can link directly to it. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.